Hi, and welcome to another episode of Thought Central. Hope you're doing great and your day has been going well. My name is Uche Akomas. Thought Central, as you know, is a program that is centered around life-related issues which are designed to inspire a positive change by changing the narrative from Miley to Connor. And I consider this change of narrative a process. So today's topic will be looking at giving in relationship. Now, this topic is inspired by the story I have heard, so many stories I have heard. By the time I give you a scenario, you'll understand. Okay, so we have heard countless stories where ladies, sacrifice for the men in their lives, the men they're dating or the men they dated, only for the men to, walk away, break their hearts and all of that. We have also heard situations where men saw ladies, they fell in love with the ladies, probably sent them to school, sponsored their education, and upon graduation, the ladies said, you know what, I'm no longer interested in the relationship. And people are calling these ladies, these men, gold diggers. And so countless times I hear this line from both men and women, especially when a relationship goes south. After all I did for him, he dumped me. After all I did for her, she dumped me. Now, I find that this happens when the people in this situation hope that the relationship probably will lead to a happy ever after. But unfortunately, one thing led to the other and both parties had to go their separate ways. Now, this particular topic is for us to have a better understanding of what giving is. Now, giving is not just limited to material things or money, but giving in the real sense of the word. So giving in relationship. It's important that we understand that there is no way we can be in love or be in a relationship and we will not give. We can, it's not possible. So why do you give? What drives your giving in a relationship? That is basically what this particular topic will look at today. Why do you give? What do you give? And how do you give? Because I understand that some people are natural givers, and so they wouldn't even question the people that are asking them for something. They wouldn't question the motives of the people that are asking them for things. They just give. And people have been taken undue advantage of because of the fact that they are natural givers, because they are awesome givers. But that is not right. So please follow me closely and you will enjoy every bit of this. I know it's a very sad thing when someone you love so much, walks away and maybe breaks your heart and all of that. But I want to understand the idea behind the statement, after all I did for him, after all I did for her, he dumped me, she dumped me. So the question I'm asking is, did you give what you gave to your partner, your significant other, with the motive that the person would stay in a relationship with you? Did you give to secure a place in the person's life, or did you give because you love the person? Now, we know that the Holy Book says, for God so loved the world that he gave. So love is about giving. And if you're in a romantic relationship, you are expected to give, not necessarily money, not necessarily the material things, but give your time, your value, resources, and everything. And the motive is for both of you to be happy. Okay, so let's just look at it this way. Our parents, they paid our school fees. They bought clothes for us. They took us to the hospital when we were ill. They did all of that for us. Did they do all of that because they want us to reciprocate the kind gestures when they are old or when we grow up? No, they did that because they are obligated to us. They did that because they are committed to do that, because they are our parents. And so it is in a relationship. For the fact that a man and a woman have decided to be in a relationship, the onus lies on both of them to give to each other, give time, give value, exchange values, because the essence is for both of you to be happy and for you to enjoy the relationship, right? Okay, so How do you give? And what do you give? There is something I call wise giving, and it simply means what to give, knowing what to give, knowing how to give, and knowing when to give. All right. So, what to give? Now, a lot of times I see some ladies do certain things for their boyfriends, which ordinarily they should do for their husbands. I mean, I've heard situations where a guy and a lady in a relationship open a joint account. For crying out loud, what is it for? You're not married to the person, so why would you even open a joint account with your boyfriend? You don't even know the future of the relationship. You don't even know where you are headed, and you're opening joint account with a boyfriend. So married couples don't even have joint accounts. So why? Some even go as far as, borrowing huge amounts of money because they need to meet a need in the lives of their significant others. You take loan because you need to, you want to sacrifice something. Yes, I know there is no way you can love and not give. But there are certain things we give that are exclusive for husbands. There are certain things that are exclusive to wives and not girlfriends, not boyfriends. Give things that you know that don't take risk. As much as we need to sacrifice for our significant others and everything, don't make sacrifices that will affect you. And when to give. It's advisable for you not to give in the early stages of the relationship, for a man and for a lady. As much as you are a giver, as much as you want to show how much you love that person, it's not advisable for you to give in the early stages of the relationship. And I'll tell you why. Sometimes when we give, it has the possibility of influencing the decision of that person. So when you introduce gifts on time so early in the relationship, when you have not even known the person, you are influencing the person's decision about you. So the person does not make up his mind or make up her mind to be in a relationship with you because he or she values you or because she or he appreciates your person, but because of the size of your pocket, because of the money you are giving, or because of the material things you are given. So the person said, okay, this person is giving me money. I'm going to give him a chance because of the money he's giving me. I'll give him a chance because of what he's, the material things he's giving to me. This is why a lot of times when you are not financially buoyant, that lady will walk away. When things get so hard, so difficult for you financially, the lady tells you, you know what, I can't deal with this. It happens in marriage. And that is when you find out that truly this girl was in there for money. She was there because of the material things. It happens to ladies too. When they give a lot to guys and, you fall mugu. And it gets to a point, maybe you're not giving the guy the money or you're not giving him material things. He begins to misbehave. Sorry for that word. But he begins to act up. So it is the money. The amount of money you give to the person determines how he treats you or how she treats you. So he loves you because you give him money. She loves you because you give her money. And the day you stop giving her money, the day the money, something happens to your money and you're not giving her money anymore, wahala don't enter. Be that. So it's important you get to know the person first. Don't introduce giving. Don't entice, because some people get enticed, with money. It clouds your sense of reasoning. So it's important you give for the right reason. Give because you love the person. Don't give because you want to secure your place in that person's life. I watch some movies, I see ladies spending on guys and, but when you are giving with the intention, with the motive of making this person change his mind or change her mind about you, it is a wrong motive. And in due course, the motive will be known. So give because you love. Let love be what drives your giving. It's important. I have been in a situation where I love this guy. Sorry, I have to pause this. The airplane is coming. All right, sorry about that. I heard the sound of the airplane. Okay, so I was in a relationship when I was in the uni, and so my boyfriend had a problem. I can't remember what exactly it was, but it required financial assistance. So he reached out to me, and I had my school fees. I think that was my third year. I had my school fees, and I gave him my school fees, all of it. Now, I know somebody listening to me or watching this will think I was foolish, but at the time I gave him my school fees, I gave it to him because I loved him. I cared about him. I gave it to him because I had it and he was in dead need of, resources, the money. I didn't give it thinking, okay, we are going to get married. It never crossed my mind. That thought never crossed my mind. And when the relationship didn't lead to happily ever after, of course, obviously, I didn't regret it. And so I can't even remember if I have even used this line after all I did for him. He still dumped me or he walked away. No, because my giving is driven by love. Sorry, I'm sweating so much. Sorry, excuse me. My giving is driven by love, not because of what I stand to gain or what I stand to, receive from the person. I give because I love. And should the relationship go south, I won't regret what I did. And so you see situations where, the relationship goes south and the guy is saying, give me back all I gave to you, asking for refund. It's childish. It's immature. It means that everything you did for the person while the going was good was because you thought that relationship would lead to a happily ever after, or it would, it will never end. So people should stay in a relationship even when they know it's toxic because of what you're giving to them. That's not right. That's not right. I said something here and I'd like to read it. People have selfish reasons for giving, not only in a woman, to man relationships, but also in life as it is. People give because they want to get something. So they give because they want to receive something in return. They don't give because of love. They don't give because they care. And so when you bring that mentality to your relationship, it's going to show in the long run. So I've talked about what to give. I've talked about when to give and how to give. Ladies, do not give what is exclusive to your husband, to your boyfriend. Men, do not give what is exclusive to your wife, to your girlfriend. But if you feel like it, it's your decision to take. It's your choice to make. All right, so I hope you were able to pick a thing or two from this particular episode. Until I come your way again, my name is Uche Akomas. Have a great day. Bye.